Ever met someone who laughs when they're breaking inside? They smile, they joke, they laugh louder than anyone else. But when the laughter fades, silence becomes deafening. For some people, humor isn't just a reaction, it's armor. A perfectly polished mask that hides the cracks underneath. They've learned that when they laugh first, no one looks close enough to see the pain. It's not about being funny, it's about being safe. Psychologists call this self-defensive humor. It's a coping mechanism, a way of controlling how others perceive your vulnerability. Because if you can make pain sound like a punchline, it hurts a little less when no one notices. When we're hurt, the brain activates two systems: the limbic system, which handles emotion, and the prefrontal cortex, which tries to regulate it. But when the pain becomes overwhelming, the brain short-circuits. Instead of crying, it redirects emotion through laughter, a paradoxical response called incongruent effect. It's the same reason some people laugh at funerals or during trauma. The body is overloaded, and laughter becomes a pressure valve, a desperate attempt to stay in control. It's not joy. It's neurological survival. People who laugh when they're sad often grew up in environments where showing emotion was unsafe or mocked. Maybe they were told, "Don't cry. Toughen up. Be strong." So they learned early, if pain isn't acceptable, disguise it as humor. Over time, their brain rewires this response. Sadness triggers laughter. Anxiety triggers jokes. Pain becomes a performance. And on the outside, they seem fine. But internally, they're fighting two conflicting feelings: the need to be seen and the fear of being exposed. How can you tell if someone's laughter hides sadness? Listen closely. The clues are always in the timing. They joke immediately after something painful is said. Their humor is self-deprecating, constantly mocking themselves. They laugh during serious moments, especially about trauma. They deflect compliments or empathy with humor. These aren't just quirks. They're defense mechanisms, emotional smoke screens. Because facing real emotion feels like drowning. Modern society doesn't reward honesty. It rewards composure. We post our smiles, our celebrations, our highlights, but never the breakdown between the laughter. So people learn to wear their pain in silence. To laugh at memes instead of admitting they're lonely. To post jokes instead of saying, "I'm not okay." We live in a world where vulnerability feels like weakness, and humor has become the mask that keeps us functional. But every joke told in sadness is a quiet cry for understanding. Eventually, the laughter stops working. The jokes don't feel clever anymore, they feel heavy. The mask begins to crack, and the emotions that were once hidden begin to surface, all at once. It's overwhelming. Tears come where laughter used to be. Isolation grows where humor once shielded connection. But this moment, this breakdown, isn't weakness. It's the body reclaiming authenticity. You can't heal what you keep joking about. Healing begins when you stop performing happiness. You start allowing sadness to exist, without laughter, without guilt. You start telling people, "Yeah, I'm struggling." You stop hiding behind humor, and you let yourself be human again. Psychologists call this emotional congruence. It's when what you feel finally matches what you show. It's not about being happy all the time. It's about being real all the time. And real people laugh, cry, fall apart, and rebuild. That's not weakness, that's life. So if you laugh when you're sad, you're not broken. You're protecting yourself the only way you know how. But remember, you don't need to make pain entertaining to make it acceptable. You just need to be honest with it. Because healing begins the moment you stop making your sadness funny. If this spoke to you, you're not alone. Subscribe to MindDecode, where we decode emotions that most people hide. Every week, a new story about you.